absolutely disgusting behavior with no regards for human life. Did you hear what SBF said to Caroline?
Caroline pointed out that Sam described himself as truly risk neutral and comfortable with taking risk as long as it was positive EV. Apparently, he made an analogy to a coin flip and said that he would be willing to flip a coin if the odds were 50% the world gets destroyed, as long as there was a 50% chance that the world would turn out twice as good.
Yeah, and he wants to be the president of the United States. I mean, imagine him handling missile nuclear launch codes. He's basically saying he's willing to nuke the world if there's a 50% chance that it will make the world a better place. Sound familiar?
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Now, there's a lot more darker, more dangerous conspiracies that SBF plotted that actually made Bitcoin crash really hard last year, and it all makes sense. Now, shout out to Tiffany Fong for covering the SBF trial. She's there in New York, covering the whole event as it unfolds. Please follow her, subscribe to her channel for more news update on the SBF trial. Now, before we get into the juicy bit, my name is Ron. I'm an analyst at Boxmining for 2 years now, mostly working behind the scenes, until recently I said, you know what? Hey, let me talk to you guys right in front of the camera. So let's dive right in. This is a shocking revelation. It turns out Caroline and SBF conspired to keep Bitcoin under 20K. They were the ones who were responsible for the grueling bear market that we had last year. Now, if you've been in crypto long enough, you'd know that there's absolutely no way that Bitcoin would have dipped as low as $20,000 again. There's always a cycle of bull and bear markets. But the thing about this last bear market is that it deviated a lot. And now we know why, because we were getting manipulated by SBF and Caroline. Check this out. We have proof of Caroline's testimony of a conversation she had with SBF. And basically, SBF told Caroline to sell Bitcoin if it's over 20K. They did this because Alameda's liabilities were just way too big to handle. They knew that they were in trouble. They wanted to raise capital by selling equity and then dump it to some Saudi prince to take the fall. And what's even worse is he's dumping the customers' BTC holdings. That's why I said he has no regards for human life. People's life savings were in jeopardy because of him, and he didn't care. And guess what? That's not the end of it. He's doing even way more douchier things. With something about Thai prostitutes, and no one is more angrier than Michael about it. So we're gonna bring him in here to talk all about it. Let's go.
Did you just snap me into existence, Ron? But anyways, I really want to cover this bit because it's absolutely bananas. It involves Thai prostitutes, Chinese bribes, crazy ass. All right, calm down, Michael. So what's happening here? So it turned out that Alameda/FTX had $2 billion stuck on Chinese exchanges, Huobi and OKX. 1 billion on Huobi, 1 billion on OKX. Why was it stuck? Well, the Chinese really said, hey, this money looks a little bit sus. All right, it comes from money laundering. Alameda, what's she trying to pull there? Now, the Chinese exchanges just froze those funds, and well, FTX just tried to find ways to get it out. And this is where the crazy part comes. So this is probably what happened in the FTX room. They're like, hey, how do you get the money out? You know what? What about the Thai prostitutes from last night? So it turns out what they did was they literally got Thai prostitutes to register for new accounts on OKX and Huobi. Then they use these accounts to leverage and then try to go against the FTX positions out there to essentially trade their way up and then get the money out. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I don't know the logic behind this. They're literally using money laundering tactics to get funds that were money laundered out. But of course, that didn't work. So what did they do? Well, they decided, let's go bribe Chinese officials. So reading this here, they're saying multiple people at FTX Alameda had family ties to the Chinese government. One of these people thought that the bribe was a bad idea and quit shortly thereafter. Like, good for you. Good for you have to have the sense to think a bribe is a bad idea and you should quit. I mean, maybe Caroline should have thought of that. Maybe, just maybe, right? Maybe not doing illegal shit is a good idea. But anyways, this was called The Thing. in at that time. So this whole event was called a thing. They ended up trying to do this anyways. I think what this reveals to me is just, first of all, these guys have no morals. Second of all, I have no freaking clue how to have easy access to Thai prostitutes, but I'll let you do the freaking connection there. Anyways, I just want to leave with that, guys. There's more to come from this freaking trial. I think there's going to be more surprises. I think Thai prostitutes, just, that might not be the most, okay? That's the shit that we have to deal with. So anyways, guys, what surprised you here? I'm actually curious. Like, what else surprised you? Did it impact you at all? I mean, obviously, suppressing Bitcoin prices probably did impact you. But what else impacted you? I would love to hear what you say. A little bit of housekeeping as well. So I'm really committing to coming back to making more content for crypto. The reason why is because I do see this as one of the best times to actually build up more crypto. All right. The reason why is because I've seen how parabolic things come, and just right before that, I think this is like, I personally believe that this is the right time to do it. So expect to see more of me in these videos. Expect to see videos coming out every single week. So make sure you're subscribed, and of course, just comment. Like, this channel really grew with you guys, right? So what are you guys interested in? And we'll make more content. We actually have a research team to make more content about that. So make sure you leave a comment about what you're interested in and deep dives for. We'll do it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.